Happy Thursday to the Caspa family. Appreciate the love that you guys show on a day-to-day basis. Let's take a look at what's happening with Caspa right now, and of course what we could be expecting as we are going into Thursday morning. Looking across the board as far as the broader market is concerned, we're seeing quite a bit of green across the board. It's always nice to see a lot of green across the market, but let's be honest in terms of getting excited yet. I shouldn't say we should be getting overly excited right now because of the fact that BTC is still not at the levels we need to see, and we have been seeing a lot of volatility recently for the broader market. But as far as Caspa is concerned, right now up about 1.2% on the daily time frame. In my opinion, the price is holding really good right now, around 8.76 cents, rounded up almost at about 8.8 cents, and then Bitcoin compared, we're also up about 0.2%. Valuation 2.3 billion. And the 24-hour trading volume at about $50 million. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So you guys know it's not a Crypto ZX update unless we don't talk about the dominance, and the dominance is something we want to be paying very close attention to, and you could clearly see this for yourself. We were just sitting at about 62.6% a few days back, but since then we are starting to see the dominance making its way towards the downside. Obviously we're holding around some major support. There is significant support for the dominance around the 61.43%. If this is able to break below, then I think we could actually see some excitement kicking in, as long as BTC does not see a shakeout. As far as Bitcoin is concerned, I did mention this in my H-bar update if you did end up watching it. We're having a little bit of a hard time breaking out of the 115,000 key resistance. A major resistance, spoke to you guys about this quite some time. It was a major support, as we were bouncing above it, but right now it is playing a resistance. And pretty much since the start of August, we have yet to actually remain above the 115,000. So that should really give you a better understanding as to how important this level really is. We have actually tried to retest the 115 resistance, the major resistance around the 115,500 mark 2 different times. One was just a few hours back, and one was just 2-3 days back. And both different times you can notice that we have a little bit of a hard time breaking out of that range. So this is a level you want to see break above. If it's able to do so, I am anticipating for us to pretty much recover back to where we were at the end of July. But with that said, let's analyze and take a look at what's really happening with the Caspa's price. So the Caspa's price has pretty much we have nailed the target in terms of what we've been discussing. We were talking about this 8.3 cents support to hold for us, and as of now it has done just that. You can see we are being supported by that key range, even though we have seen a major volatility within the crypto markets over the course of the last 1 week. We have not seen the price of Caspa dropping below it, and you should know the significance of this support line, because if we break below it, we could pretty much go down to the 7.3 cents, potentially even making our way down to the 5.9 cents. I know no one really wants to see this happening, but this is a smaller cap coin, and these types of moves can happen much quicker than you think. This is a 30% pullback. Let's say dominance pushes back above the 62.6% or even higher, but that would require BTC to push towards the downside. And as of now, I stated to you guys before, Bitcoin is not out of the woods yet. There's still a potential for us to see downside. Historically speaking, the month of August is a bearish month for BTC, and I did indicate this in one of my other updates as well. Could this really mean that we do see a flush for BTC before we start heading towards the upside? As of now, Bitcoin is not showing any strength. I know in a daily time frame, Bitcoin is looking really bullish, but on a closer time scale, BTC right now is having a little bit of a hard time breaking out of this range. Of course, that changes if we're able to reclaim back above 119,000. We'll see, but right now, Caspa so far has been able to reclaim back above that key support line, which is amazing to see, to be honest. If you're looking at it on an hourly perspective, this should really show you. I really did indicate this to you guys in my August 2nd update. If you bought it around that 8 cents mark, it's a very strong support line around that range as well. Obviously, we do have significant support around the 8.3 cents as well, but we did come down to 8 cents, right? Exactly at 8 cents. We do have some support around here. If you had some buy orders placed in around here, you did see Caspa go up about 15% pretty much right away. But right now we're having a little bit of a hard time breaking above into the blue zone because of the fact that BTC is not stable. So we want to be paying very close attention to BTC right now. If Bitcoin is not able to hold around these levels, I am anticipating a potential retest down to the 8.2 cents, or potentially even going back down to the 8 cents. That's still on the table, believe it or not. And if you want to put that into perspective, that itself is a move of about 5.3% for us to retest the support. In order for us to retest the 8 cents mark, that's about almost a 9% pullback from where we are. So again, we will need to keep BTC in perspective right now. Bitcoin is not at the levels where I would like to see BTC at. So obviously right now we need to kind of keep that in mind. But I'll keep you guys covered. If you have not subscribed, waiting for, hit that red subscribe button. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.